well-being and development as individuals, and also important for our mental health. However, not all friendships and relationships are healthy. So today on the show, we'll be discussing how to spot and deal with unhealthy relationships and friendships. Welcome to Catholic Faith Forum. I'm May. When we come back, we'll meet our guests. Stay with us. Welcome back. This is Catholic Faith Forum, and today we're discussing how to spot and deal with unhealthy relationships and friendships. And with me in the house, I have two young and popping guests. In fact, they're in matching outfits. I don't know if they planned it all, but they are looking good. I have Andy Matthias, a 300 level biology education student. He's a writer, a poet, and an online media influencer. Wow. And also I have Ginika Chukwu Okoli, who is a 400 level accounting student. Welcome. So, did you people plan this thing?
Not at all.
Are you sure? Not some spiritual, psychic connection, something?
Not at all.
Okay, so you are Andy Matthias. Do you have an English name?
Yes,
A native name, rather.
Yes, I do.
And that's it.
I'm Aniti.
So why did you cut it out of your list?
Well, it's
You just want to be foreign, like
I'm
Andy Matthias.
No,
you know?
no. I'm all native and at the same time foreign. I just that people normally like pronounce it the wrong way, so I'm just like trying to make it easier for everybody. My English name, than for you to spoil my native name for me.
Okay, I can relate with that.
Yeah.
So do you have a lot of friends as a person?
Yeah, basically as an influencer on campus, I have a lot of people. A lot of people know me. I have a lot of friends basically.
Okay, do you have a lot of friends or acquaintances?
Well, I have got as an online media influencer, you get to meet people a lot through via WhatsApp, Instagram, or so many people just save your number. So I would say I have a lot of acquaintances, also a lot of friends.
It's because it's good to make that distinction because there's a big difference. I learned that a long time ago when I was younger.
Yeah.
But my father will ask you, is it your friend or your classmate? Or you get because you meet a lot of people every day. Do you have a lot of friends as a person?
I can say yes.
Okay, so are they new friends or old friends that you've had for ages?
I think a little bit of both
Okay.
because it's very easy for me to make friends. Like I'm naturally a friendly person.
So I guess we'll be friends after this guy.
Sure. Why not?
Okay, so what do you think are healthy friendships and relationships?
Okay, healthy friendships. Well, I think obviously relationships should be a give and a take thing.
Mhm.
So when you're in a relationship, you know that okay, yes, it's helping you in every manner. You're growing intellectually, spiritually, even financially.
True. I'll have to
Yeah,
agree.
spiritually also, you know that yes, this is not weighing me down in any way. You know that you're growing because I think growth should be the ultimate thing.
So
you know.
both of you have to help each other become better versions of yourself.
Exactly.
Okay, so you've already highlighted what a friendship should be. So what do you think is an unhealthy friendship? Andy?
Okay, for me with them, when you use them unhealthy comes into play. It means something that's detrimental to you, something that doesn't have a positive impact in your life or on your life. So if you are in a relationship with someone, be it for friendship, companionship, like a boyfriend or girlfriend business or actually marriage, and there's a lack of commitment, bond, interaction, then for me, I can categorically say that is unhealthy. Because for you to be in a relationship with someone, you have to have this kind of, there has to be a level of interaction you have with that person, which is different from someone you're acquainted with. So for me, an unhealthy relationship be a relationship where there's a break in transmission of communication, interaction, or bond, basically.
Okay, so Ginika, do you want to add to that or say something about that?
Well, I don't think I totally agree.
I could see you doing this. So.
Because, okay, for example, me and my best friend, we don't see every day. We don't always talk, but the day we decide to talk, that
You just
this
pack all
is
the
gist.
gist.
Yeah.
Spot on. Like there can be that break, but I think it's more of a, let's say, psychological connection. You just know that this person has your back. We don't have to necessarily talk every time. We don't have to see ourselves every time. But I know that this is someone I can count on.
Any day, anytime.
Any day you have my back, I have your back. Like to me, that's why I feel yes that what's it called? That should know that break in transmission should not be a quality to describe a healthy relationship.
So how would you describe an unhealthy relationship?
Okay, unhealthy. I feel something that when you're not happy in the relationship, when you feel you are sad practically all the time, like
Okay.
you think back, you're more sad than happy, and you feel okay, yes, it's affecting you
As a person.
as a person, exactly, and how you see yourself and how you see the world.
Okay, so you're saying
think-
any friendship where you're not who you are supposed to be, or you're struggling, where you're just when the life is being sucked out of you.
Exact basis, yes. That's
You know,
the
we're in this
basic
era
thing.
of where fake friends and people stabbing each other in the back. So
Yes, exactly.
okay, so do you think a person in an unhealthy friendship or relationship knows that they're in that kind of relationship, or does someone else have to point it out to them?
Yes, that is the thing. Some people don't actually know, or is that like that case, or some people are living in denial. They
Okay.
just choose to overlook the bad side of it, or they are just comfortable in that relationship for different reasons. Like it might be an issue of self-esteem, or you just don't have a better option, or you feel okay, yes, I'm not getting anything better than this, so let me just stay where I am, just manage. I said they say half bread is better than none, right? So you just stay where you are, and you not know that this is like you're not gaining, like you're not growing. If there's anything like degeneration, that's actually what's going on with you. But you're not developing or growing in any manner,
Yeah.
and you won't know. Like some people realize it late. So if you are lucky to have good friends and family members, actually
That can
notice
help you
it.
point it out.
Yeah. Yes. Okay.
So-
This is it.
Andy, have you ever been in an unhealthy friendship or relationship?
Well, not really. I just feel if if I should lose connection, don't get me wrong, like breaking transmission, like if I feel there's an off vibe or something is wrong, and I feel everything in the relationship key, first thing for me is communication, and I come up to you and I tell you how I feel about relationship, and you choose to just fling it away or ignore. I just tend to just break off. Like yeah, that is like we're not going anywhere. You're not helping me in any way, because I have to be with people who move me forward in all aspects of my life. And if you can't do that for me,
Then-
and where then it's off for me.
So
I guess.
you're one of those people that cut off people once they are being toxic. They are toxic to your life.
I don't cut them off basically. I just treat them the way they treat me.
Ooh, la la. That's deep.
Really deep.
Okay, so can we talk about some of the dangers of being in an unhealthy relationship or friendship?
Well, dangers. Okay. Well, I think you can actually become miserable. Like, I don't know, it's such a harsh one, but it's the truth. Like when you're not happy doing what you're doing, or you're not happy with the person you're with, or you're not happy in the situation you find yourself in, it can actually affect you. Like if you're someone that is usually all smiles and in joyful spirits, like everyone notices that when you're there, you're lively,
You're the
the
life
life
of
of
the
the
party.
party, exactly. All of a sudden, and not all gloomy, also down. Like you don't smile as often. What's wrong? Like you should know that there's something
something
wrong
wrong there.
somewhere. So and also people in unhealthy relations, I think they tend to have low self-esteem. Like I don't know particularly about that esteem thing, but I think it actually tends to make you think less of yourself.
Okay.
That normally you're someone that you're supposed to be like, oh yes, like there should be that self-confidence to a particular level, let's call it pride, but you should be proud of who you are. You should be
True.
when you meet someone that doesn't make you live up to that standard,
like
that
less than
expectation,
yourself.
exactly. So I think that is actually very bad when you don't even value yourself anymore. You begin to doubt the person you are. Like sad.
Okay, we'll take a short break here and listen to opinions of people about friendships and relationships from the street. And we'll come back and continue the conversation. So stay with us.
guys, welcome to another season of Catholic Faith Forum. Today we are here to get the opinion of people for our topic. Join me.
When somebody is in a bad relationship, it shows on the total appearance. Yeah, because the bad influence of the opposite sex or the partner will portray whether you're happy, you misbehave. You just can't, it's like a smoke.
When you're in a bad relationship, somehow the signs will be there. For a relationship or friendship, for instance, when you get into an argument, most times these signs come when you get into an argument or a minor fight. You know, the other party start throwing things around, throwing things like getting unnecessarily agitated. And then those are some of the signs. And maybe when it helps you to do something, everybody knows about it. That's also a sign. And that's your cue to give him or her a break before things go further. And then, like Catholic, when you get married, divorce is hard.
I know I'm in a bad friendship when relationship is draining me, like it's not particularly adding value to me and it's stressing me a lot more than it should. I think that it's time to let go of it. So I think that is bad and not very healthy because, well, you know what happens. One person is taking from you. Like, it doesn't just balance. At the end of the day, you lose yourself in it and then it doesn't make any sense. So it's just best to leave it that way.
I believe in a good relationship, you should be willing to be open. You should look for love and be willing to give love, care, and affection. If you are giving all these things, openness, truth, care, and you are not getting it in return, then it's not just a good relationship. You are open, the person is not open. You take time to check on the person is not checking on you. You are truthful, the person is not truthful. You are committed by his action or action, the person is not. It's a bad one.
When you're the one putting in all the efforts. Sense that the other person seems more unavailable to you, or you have to always go chasing after the person, begging the person to, to care more or to respond more or to be more emotionally available to you, just like you are to the person.
So when it's not working, you just know, and when you're giving more than the other person, when the feeling is not reciprocal, I think you will know.
Welcome back. If you're just joining us, we're discussing how to deal with unhealthy relationships and friendships. And I'm here with Ginika and Andy. Okay, so I want to know why do people stay in unhealthy relationships? Because I know some people back in school, so I'm talking about boyfriend-girlfriend relationships. I know there's this one girl that her boyfriend used to beat her. And no matter how people told her, no matter what they told her, she would say she loves the guy. They were not married or anything. He didn't even marry her at the end of the day. But that's another story. But she'll be like, she loves the guy, she understands him, he understands her, he just gets angry sometimes. So why do people stay in such relationships when they know? Maybe they don't know, but you get my point. So why do you think people stay in such relationships and friendships?
Wow. Okay. Yeah, I think there are different reasons why people actually decide to stay in an abusive relationship. Mm-hmm. Okay, I think when people feel that their priorities have shifted, like, okay, you're dating this guy, he's generous, he's generous, but he's not thoughtful. Some people will decide to focus on that generosity and be like, okay, this is what I have, I will take it. Let me just do this, let me take the one I have. Then also, some people can actually feel that, okay, what other alternative do I have? Because some people are actually scared of being alone. Like, I think people are scared of being alone. This applies both him or her. Like, sure. You don't want to be alone. And when you look around, this is a babe, or this guy is fine, or what other option do I have? If I leave,
some people even use the excuse of the devil you know is better than the angel
you don't know. Exactly. And that is sad. Like I keep saying, this life is not supposed to be sad. It's not supposed to be depressing.
Do you agree, Andrew?
Yeah, but I would like to add this thing called love that people tend to like, how do I put it, take it in different ways. The way she feels about love, the way I feel about love and stuff like that. So from some people, I've had several experiences counseling people, but people who tend to stay in a bad relationship, let me use the example of boyfriend and girlfriend. I feel is some people just, when they fall in love, they tend to put all their heart into it to a point that it's always hard for them to detach. When the person is pointing the knife at them or holding a gun to their head, they really don't want to let go. They are that deep in love. Once they fall that deep.
That's sad.
It takes time for them to get out of it, whatever the person has done to them or what person is doing to them. So it takes another person to see and try to convince that person. But you can sometimes it's always compromise for you to put yourself in a situation and say, okay, this guy is really treating me bad, I want to break up with that guy. Because if later she's not like happy with that decision, she's going to blame it on you.
Definitely.
So that is another thing to look out for. Then you, at the other hand, you are seeing this. You can't, if third party, that is another thing. You can't force yourself because you're not a person in a relationship. Only things you can do, something I would just say, if I were you, if I were you, this is what I'm going to do. Or any reasonable person would. So if you are sensible enough, you would pick up the vibe I'm trying to drop, or you pick up the vibe I'm trying to drop that, okay, babe, guy, see, I'm not telling you to break up with your girlfriend directly, I'm telling you directly that
if I were you,
I'll break up with her. I'll break up with
So
her.
you're saying that most of the time they don't realize that they are in a detrimental position?
Yes, they don't.
That's just sad.
But I think, funny enough, I think some people actually do know that this thing is not good for me. When you have negative thoughts, but you have positive feelings, you know that this thing is not good for me, but your heart is telling you, your brain is telling you, this is not good for me, but your heart is telling you, I love him so much. Like that thing, like it's so contradictory. Like the whole love thing is so
confusing for some people.
Complicated. Because a lot of people get complications. Even the issue of third parties, sometimes it can be so much like, his family knows me, her family knows me, we have been together for years. What will people think? Like I think there's also something people also consider when they say, more after all the investments, all my time, my money, all the years, oh God, what am I going to do? Like where will I start from? All those kind of talks. So yes, I think those are also factors that people actually think about when they decide to stay in a toxic relationship.
Nicely put. Okay, I'm just wondering, can these unhealthy relationships and friendships be remedied, or do you just have to end it? What do you think?
Well, what is bad for you is bad for you. Like I don't think there's any two ways. But okay, normally, like for righteousness' sake, you should try to put effort, like fight to keep the relationship, at least keep it intact. Know that yes, you did your own part. You did your own part. But when there's nothing left to fight for, my sister, my brother, please pack your load and
run away.
Like I think it's that easy. Like you know that you have done your part and there is nothing else you're holding on to. Nobody needs to tell you. Like just go, save yourself a lot of stress and just go. Cause you actually help yourself. Like you might actually think that this is the end. Like you think, but you'll be surprised. You will actually be surprised what is in store for you. Because apparently, if you didn't meet those bad ones, you might not end up meeting the good one that is waiting somewhere patiently for you. So I think
you are hearing that too.
Do your part. Then once there's nothing left, life goes on.
Okay, you agree with that?
Yeah, basically.
Or you're one of the just cut it off, don't even waste time.
Just live your life, no stress.
So you just cut them off.
I don't cut them off basically. For me, if I want to my own aspect of remedying relationships is very simple. We are losing a vibe or connection or something, and I tell you, and you still do it again. I'm a very forgiving person. I will give you 3 chances, maybe 4, make it 5.
But I thought the Bible says 70 times 7.
Sometimes I make it a dozen. Do for 12. Fine. Then I feel that okay, if you still don't care, I just slide away slowly. Then by the time you come back, I'll consider maybe 1 dozen times so that I should take you back. Kind of like.
I'm suspecting you. You're saying that thing like you just shut down and put the person forever.
no, because I believe in saying treat you, behave the way you want to be treated. So basically, if I'm trying to connect with you, like, because I'm a very free person, I feel towards everybody. So if I'm trying to connect with you and I just leave me off or giving me attitude, keep on trying and trying. And I see that you cannot just.
You're not making an effort at all.
I just let you be. We not come to work together. I'm not listening.
Okay, so what are the most important things to look out for in a friendship? If you want to build a healthy friendship with someone or relationship, what are the things you should look out for in that friend?
Okay, well, I think that is a subjective question actually, because everybody has their standards, their tastes, basically. So, but I think generally you should actually look out for the kind of person. Like, is the person someone that is accommodating, like someone that is free, someone that you can actually rely on, like whether it's a romantic relationship or not, or just a friendship. You should actually look out for someone that you feel is like trustworthy. Like trust is not something you can just know about in a day, but to a reasonable extent, do you feel the person is like a backstabber, someone that you say something to in confidence, then your gist has gone round.
The person needs to be trustworthy.
Yeah, the person should be trustworthy
and honest.
And honest, exactly. Honesty is important. But some people don't like. There's a difference between honesty and being unnecessarily blunt. Like, no, there are people like that. Like, they think it's honesty, but there are things, there are unnecessary things, and exactly, and it turns out to be rudeness, and you don't need to say everything you see. Like, you can actually reserve some things. But when it's a different thing when you walk up to the person and you're trying to tell the person that, okay, this is for your own growth, that you need to learn that this is not what you do, this is not how you do this is what you should do. Then you know that, yes, being blunt or being honest in that case is actually acceptable, but not just you want to feel like the star of the show, you just say things anyhow. Like, you're like,
you agree with that?
Not totally, Sha. Not totally. Okay. When you use the word unnecessarily blunt, if I decide to be your friend, and you should know I should have your back, like you said. So me having your back is me coming clean with you. I will know the way to say it to you that won't sound offensive. But if you are doing something that is wrong or detrimental to you, or something that is bad, like I know that this is bad by my own standard and your own standard, but you are too blind to see it at that point, I have to point it out to you because I'm your friend.
Yeah, sure.
That's basically, I have to point it out to you because I'm your friend.
I'm not even disputing that, but there's sometimes you just say there's way you should know we are friends. You should know how to say things to me. Exactly, you should understand me. Some people don't like things being said to them in public. You can just call them aside, or when maybe you guys are just alone or something. Like, oh, this is what you did. Like, you should not do it this way. Not that you open your dirty linen in public.
Okay.
That kind of thing. Yes, and the person should actually be understanding. Like, you should actually understand
each other.
Yes, understand each other. It should be a give and take thing. Not that one person is, and you should have turns in being the supporter and the supported. You know that, okay, yes. Not that one person is always the needy one. Today you're always having one issue, I'm always there for you. Tomorrow you have one issue, I'm always there for you. Okay. But I'm not even allowed to have my own issues and you to be there for me.
Okay, sorry, I have to cut us here. We are running out of time already.
No problem.
Thank you so much for being on the show. It's been really exciting. Friendship should be built on love and mutual respect. And as much as friendships are important to our well-being and development as individuals, you should know when a friendship or relationship is detrimental to your health or to your well-being as a person. Seek help and do all you need to do, but just make sure you stay safe. Right now, we're going to go over to Judith and Collins for today's episode of Know Your Faith. Enjoy.
Welcome to Know Your Faith series. I am Collins.
And I am Judith. Do you believe in the Bible alone?
Sola Scriptura is a theological doctrine held by so many Christian denominations that the Christian scripture is the sole infallible rule of faith and practice. So it begs the question, does the Bible say we should believe in the Bible alone?
No. We should know that the church gets her teachings from scriptures and sacred tradition as authoritatively interpreted by the magisterium of the Catholic Church.
Even the Bible doesn't support this notion, because St. John in one of his letters stated that he has so many things to say, but will only write a few of them and tell the rest of them face to face so that their faith may be fulfilled.
In St. Paul's second letter to the Thessalonians, He encouraged them for holding fast to the tradition that has been taught to them, both in writing and orally. And in 1 Corinthians, he commended them for keeping to the tradition that has been passed down to them.
We see in Acts of the Apostles the initiations of councils, and from then till now, several councils have come up together with the Pope to discuss certain issues about the church. An example is the Nicene Council, who came up with the Nicene Creed we say today at Mass. In one of the documents of the Second Vatican Council, it states that both scripture and tradition must be acknowledged.
You see, there's no how the Bible will contain everything we need to know about our faith. Thank you for joining us. I'm sure you've gotten something from this today.
Till next time, be bold
Be
and
Catholic.
be Catholic.
We're about to round up the show. We've been discussing how to spot and deal with unhealthy relationships and friendships with Ginika and Andy. Thank you so much for being on the show today. Hope we can come back again to do this because I was enjoying the conversation. So so sad we have to
Definitely.
So if we call you, come Abby.
Sure.
Okay,
Definitely. We're G's now.
Yeah, no wahala. So to continue this conversation or to drop suggestions, inquiries, whatever you need to do, hit us up on our social media platforms at CFF on TV, on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Also for past episodes of the show and for constant new content, subscribe to our YouTube channel, Dominican Media Presents. You won't regret it, trust me. Till next time, keep being saints in jeans and shirts.